Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 and what may be the final video. Because let's see. Well, we need the last Neverstone, which... need to go after Orin now. Still haven't got Lizelle back. Never got another note after that. Need to go here to find the Boss Tribunal. We'll gain people for the whole fight against the Elder Brain. We could, and there's that. Need to go take the Howard Voss. But I'm not sure. That's, you know, if that'll just force things into that path or not. So I still want to keep that on that optional. That didn't trigger because we took out Gortash too soon. That we didn't actually do things in proper order. So Submarine didn't show up, which means we probably can't do this one. The one I looked up. Drupal still needs his head, which is down where Orin is. This, for some reason, I didn't look into that one really. And I could return the goat, but why would I return the goat? And Lizelle needs to know about the hammer, but Lizelle's still captured, so. And then the hag survived. I don't know if I can. Do we fail?
Wonder if the gods.
So yeah.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. It's no skins off my back.
Sarah'll be back soon. Get ready to buy. It's all in your head.
So what am I supposed to do? I'll clearly need to move this bookcase. Clearly need to move the bookcase, but how do I move the bookcase? The button behind... No. Is the button behind... thing.
Reserve them now, or there won't be any left.
It's already yourself in my way. What do you mean? I can totally reach that. Right, it's right there. The fuck? There's clearly a button behind it too. Don't push the button. The fuck you mean I can't reach the button?
There can be no respite.
Bitch! Move the damn painting. Push the button. What's that so hard yet?
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Wow. The carrier. Oh, we're just in the pause crypt now. Dog, stop complaining. You've been out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
That dog, I swear. Game, I swear, you're gonna give me issues with the whole clicking on things.
flaming fists this way.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
Here is the hand.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
Did you take all my hands? No, you didn't even take my hands. I still have all the hands. But what the hell is
Gaze
this?
upon murder's progeny, child.
What?
His most ill-trusted zealots.
What?
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returned to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
The fuck is that for doing
Sarawak
here?
Anchev, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen long ago. Spilled stain of father's divine essence left out to dry. Is he your cousin? Great uncle? Brother even? Baal's bilious waters are always a little murky.
Just to know, man, we met before.
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them.
Oh, so
In times past,
That's
I
not
was
Sacrifice.
Baal's Deathbringer, his acolyte. And you, his favorite child. You worshipped him the way that he would wish. Your bloodlust innate, your thirst for butchery, unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baal spawn there ever was. Ruined by his own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter?
Doris, your
She
granddaughter?
is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But
I'm
she only
confused by how
seeks the
Baal
body and
things work.
favor you were born to inherit. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her.
What we would do to the
She
death.
seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master.
I want to point out there's one
You
flaw
were
with
murder.
everything.
Pure murder. No excesses. No pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. And when you do, remember Grandfather Saravak. Remember how he helped you. Return to visit him. And tell the blood-drenched tale of your victory.
So you're just sitting down
We
here
have
for
a
no reason.
sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming.
Like seriously, you're just sitting down here this entire time. Low 16. Yeah. Oh, hi, Valeria.
Come, child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted.
I mean, strike with his own truck. Yes.
Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace, and savor every moment of the creature's slaughter.
I was raised with the music.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
He became a bit too passive, Soundrock.
His most unholy will be done.
Generally, I've always been going to blood lately, but sure, why not?
Take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Orin's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together.
Oh,
As
thanks.
family.
Well, that's a thing.
Unholy assassin. Does have a certain ring to it.
So, investigation priorities. Uh-huh. So, thoughts?
The Amulet of Baal. It's hardly a triumph of fashion, but it does have its uses.
It's just like, it's weird. I kind of said I wasn't expecting him.
I hope that amulet proves to be worth it.
And her dialogue's fucking broke again. Disappointment. I don't know why. Her dialogue seems to break at times. I'll point out this is weird.
Spawn, you speak to another of your fallen family. It is heartening to see a child once again brimming with promise.
What the hell are you doing, Hal?
Wretched specters, Baal's failures, are watching your rise with great anticipation. In life, I was a Barzigal, kin killer of the Five. In death,
You also were a
I
drag.
serve our father still, until the world grows silent. I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims.
Oh, do you? Assassin Balcon. Ball's gloves. Ball's armor. Do you have something that just gives like permanent sanctuary like everyone else seems to have? Oh, you do have those. That seems more like stuff built for you now. That whole assassin.
Bring deaths for Baal, hallowed child, or die in his name. Honored Spawn, the weakness was my disgrace, but it was an honor to give myself to Baal's embrace. There is no shame greater than failing in his service. But even so, each death is a gift. The Five, my order of father's spawn, were among the first to carve the philosophy that Saravok's death began. We led our worship by killing the weakest of our own line, writing kinslaying into the canon. We hunted down his insipid fledglings in droves, until we were all that was left. All but Saravok's own murderer, who murdered me in turn.
Nah, most of you actually just sat back and built your power bases and didn't really do jack shit until he showed up. There were a few of you that were out doing that, but the most of you were just busy fighting against each other and trying to build up power bases. What's his face?
A fresh,
The ogre one.
unholy assassin.
Or half-giant
And one of
actually.
Baal's own blood. You are to be commended. Though I expected nothing less from a child of murder.
You were the first one that was murdered, weren't you?
We are his justices. We preside over his most profane tribunal forevermore.
There's more than 3 of you, though, so...
I am Ilisera the Quick, child of Baal, slayer of his idle children, cut down before my time.
Yeah, you didn't really get much of a story. You just got knocked out the first thing.
You speak with arrogance, one that is familiar. The same arrogance has slain many of Baal's chosen. Do not repeat our mistakes, unholy assassin.
I mean... I need to get a reminder of the Ball's fun. The Ball's great too. Because, you know, throwing a ball is a bit... I haven't really done throwing a ball enough times. So yeah, there was quite a few. Yeah, Yagashura. What happened to Yagashura? He's not here. Absico is here. Oh wait, that was a good question. Yeah, I thought Balthazar's name seemed familiar, right? But at the same time, is Balthazar the one from in this that's the Necromancer? Is he the same as Balthazar? Yeah. Like, that's a good question. Is the Balthazar we fought in this the same as the Balthazar that should be here? Because Balthazar was like the last of the 5. Well, one of the 5 before we fought against, what's-her-face. What do I remember to Immerwin? There's been like no mention of whatever happened to Immerwin. You know? Like, seriously, the fuck happened to Immerwin? Yeah, what happened to, there was no Yagashura, because Yagashura was a fire giant and a ball spawn. Yes, and at least I kept missing here. She was that one that tried fighting us at the end.
Unholy assassin. You have fulfilled a fraction of your bloodstock promise.
You were
learning
tedious
it
to
takes
fight.
more than birth blood alone to become a
Pure
consecrated killer.
multi-phase bullshit.
It takes belief. It was known to those who walked this path before you. Common killers. Children of murder and would-be gods. And now, it is known to you.
Like, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, since I was Drow spawn, Absico was one. The one that bothers me though is, you know, Yaga Shura. No Balthazar. Because he was basically the monk one that was like, I don't want to take part in any of this. I hate the ball spawn. Despite being a ball spawn. Also, one thing that does bother me is if we are the ball spawn, how come when we die, we don't... It isn't just an instant game over with us fading to, you know, dust? Did Larry not research... Did Larry not play Baldur's Gate enough to know what happens when you die as a ball spawn? It's an instant game over because your character just fades to dust. That's sort of the thing about ball spawn. Yeah, Conquerors.
You are all blood-blind butchers, and have forgotten how to meditate on your murders. Tell me, do any of them feel as good as your first kill? But it wanes compared to the first. I have spent much time contemplating this.
No, I remember you being taller.
I am Amalesan, the Black-Hearted. I stood as Baal's High Priestess, his eternal succor, until I sought to usurp him.
You did try to do that.
Such a question Saravok must ask me thrice a year. He deludes himself with suspicions of living spawn from my womb. There are none. For devotees of death, you of his line are so basely fascinated with propagating new life. It ever seemed to me an impurity in the doctrine. It was my triumph. To die among the stars, in the astral plane. It was a fine death. Perhaps the best. Tell me, Baalspawn, how do you wish to die?
Jeez. Not something I think about.
I spent my life preparing for myself a death that none could look away from. The very gods, all of them, were forced to watch my fall at the Manor Forge. Every time you kill, every time a life gives up in disgrace before your eyes, you must imagine how you will die better.
And Zendai.
Welcome to our cause, unholy assassin. May your service to Baal be savage.
Okay, that's all you put. Wow. Someone got the low end of this spectrum. So, where am I supposed to go? You guys didn't really tell me how to get to the temple, though. Ooh, there's a keychain. With the Tribunal prison key. So why am I leaving you? You remember me? We spent a sweet evening challenge one another. She gave a heart-stopping performance at the natural end. When I was on patrol tour, I heard you head to Baldur's Gate to get your Songbird promise. I pre-ordered my copy of You Forgive a Humble Fist bonus. I sent you in my while I wasn't bold enough to say on the night. Each one of your scales is a gem, your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Imagine images of you have beset me since we met. I must have many suitors with the Scholar of Low Bounds, but after when you get to the gate, you'll meet me one story night in the Blushing Mermaid. I'm glad we read this. That was pointless. Huzzah! Okay. Wait, maybe this way. Maybe through this door. Oh, this is just an office. And a lot of the blood records the court to open. Sacrifices. Supreme Hero. Alright, more cloud giants. Giant. Right, I should probably take one of those. Not one of those, one of these. No, no. Because I will last until a long rest. Which I thought about taking a long rest before this fight, but maybe afterwards. Maybe before we move on to the final. Probably go see Voss before we move on to the final. Okay, so I went and talked with them all, and I didn't actually see a way forward, so... So, where am I going? Just saying. So I need to be a bit more straightforward.
Try.
Maybe it's this way here. Nope, that's not a path. Zarfak? This may or my bit confused with where I'm actually supposed to go now. There seems to be one problem with the design here. It's like you're not actually telling me where I need to go.
Today we witnessed near perfection, Balspawn. Your blood was foul before, but now you are twice tarnished. The unholiest assassin. Father shall be proud, indeed. Go to him and present your sister as an offering. There isn't a moment to lose.
Why am I still being worried to be a chosen?
You don't recall all the wrong you wrought at the temple, champion of the underworld. But one matter is undeniable. You belong to Baal. He manifests within you. And you are a truer vessel of his cruelty than even the Slayer could be. The thwarted dream of 2 centuries ago. For Father to walk the plains again. You are the one that can revive that dream. While Baal receives tribute through Orin, he lives again through you.
To the Baldur's Gate Vault spawn.
Go now, and do what The temple is beneath the city. Where cleanse the temple, there is nothing more.
Thanks, Sarva, but how do I get to it? That's what I want to know. Because it feels like coming into this area didn't really, you know, give me a path forward, you know? Like, this all feels like it was an optional area, just because, well, you know, us. But there is an actual path to get to the place from here. If that makes sense. It feels like, congrats, you went here. But there's no way to, you know, go from here. Well, how do I get to the temple ball? Open the temple ball. Alright, do I have to... Maybe I need to wear the amulet. Maybe that'll help. Still doesn't help. Oh shit. Spent half the fair just looking for a freaking tempo ball.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
I think we need to go down here to the city sewers. To the Undercity, basically. Right. To the Undercity. But on our way, we'll go. I guess we'll probably make a save around boss before we debate that choice.
We see, we know.
Whether by fortune or necessity, fate made its choice.
Hi.
You've come. You've finally come. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken? The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition. Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The Silver Sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Great.
Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. You break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder
Not as
Brain
good as
and
mine,
thwart
but
the grand design.
not bad. When we're back in, of course, it would be a good sword for her.
Don't know how to swim.
Like everything that we get that's related to it is for against yanking. How'd you get back, shouldn't I? Like, I'm not gonna let you in here. Well, here's the thing, you don't need to let me in.
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
I want to point that out. You don't need to let me. Well, have I gone in here? No. basically didn't force us into a hole. You should do the thing. Because we can't wait for, we need an opportunity. We don't have an opportunity. Yet. Okay, so is this just the path hill? This seems to be the path.
That's curious.
Loose stone, huh?
What's that?
More loose stones. Well, here we go. There's the underside. So. Oh, and we have a waypoint. And we have a locked door. Is this
Rush
open?
of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
Well, hit with my
A
arrow.
new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door. To baptize his deus most holy.
Probably.
Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's
Why am I
eyes?
arguing with a door? I didn't slaughter the murder tribunal. Tempted.
The truth is heard, and it pleases him. The door will
Yeah, and he
part.
come back and tells Robert
Walk
how
in
he
blood.
slaughtered his granddaughter. Oh, so I'm not gonna wear that then. I'd rather have the pure stat gain, you know. Hi, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
So, who are
The
you?
penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Shall we trade
There's the
this?
slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Okay, well.
The penitent blinks. You
Okay. Well, that's what's in the pouch. Seven skull. Who? Ooh. Oh, I think that's for. I think that's for what's this? That one thing. What that one guy was looking for before we, you know, dealt with him. There's the passageway. These were bones of ball dice there for A's for Absco. Loot balls on thrown down. Bees for bone thrown. Ball dice there for a crown. Where does this passageway go? Just a bunch of dead. Just a bunch of dead. And tombstone. Oh, for F's sake. What the fuck is this shit? Nice for right to like, okay, we found things. No. Main hand attack.
Oloth Blindos.
Thanks, hand. Immunity charm, yeah.
Talk to me.
So my only question is, what the fuck am I doing?
Heading there.
I just stumbled into this and it's like, okay. You just don't do enough damage, do you?
Delicious.
Whoop, I did not tell you to do that.
Over here.
You know how it is. Cast the fire. Can't really target the hands. Unfortunate.
Best be on my way.
So... Okay. What did I find here? Well, besides this breaching pikes thing. Where is he? Where is he? Promised life, eternal glory, glory, riches. Where is he? Immortality, practically. Hyper continues a second. So, this is what is happening? Just a bunch of undead. Okay. Well, glad we came though. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of chests everywhere, hell. Oh, and there's a treasure crate. I mean, not that I really need treasure crates, but... You know. Might as well. Wasn't in Baldur's Gate after all. Try and lock me in here with all this. How cute. It's just basically a core set plus 2, pretty much. That might have had piercing. Anyway, back we go. Because we have more important things to be dealing with. Like finding a clown's head. I mean, it is on the to-do list. No game. I know you want me to click on that, just because the camera's facing it. facing from it, I should say. Well, let's go find ourselves a clown head. It is on my to-do list after all, and autosave. Oh, it just... Why is our headless ghost following me? Oh. Maybe it's Seren's ghost I'm supposed to take back to the thing. Oh well. E is for income, playground. F is for person person. Ball trying to ball primate's aid. Let's see. Well, I don't see the thing now. According to the guide, it says it's more than up. I think it's down further.
Looks like an ambush.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what now? Part of the champions attempts to fetch it into his from the circle. Chanting cultures to the horse who can cast Bow's power to kill once its profane ritual ends. Well, that's bullshit. You're literally all the way over now. We. Please, Sam, I can do this. I'll take it. That was Dwarf. There's not enough movement speed to fly over now. Put jump over. Hi. Trying to use my action on them. Stop that. I got you frickin' how many turns of unstoppable.
The dance macabre.
Yes. Ready.
They're chanting. He threw me into a fucking loading screen.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, I get back. Oh god, are you going to seriously do that shit? That's bad. Stop that. You only have a spell. That's sad. Oh, now I'm curious what's behind here. Doesn't really look like much behind now.
Need to keep going.
Curious if this is sort of like the area around from around Siege of Dragonsville, though. Curious about that.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Okay, well, he disappeared. I don't want to, you guys. Problem with that is the frickin' ability. It sucks. It really, really sucks, you know? Where am I supposed to be going? Somewhere over there. The problem with that is,
Light on my
stupid
feet.
His ability, and it's not fun to deal with. Cause Sanctuary.
Let's go.
Cause oh no, not the Sanctuary. I have to wait for you to do something.
Understood.
Did you just despawn? I'm fine with you guys despawning.
Concentrate. On the move.
Okay. Bye.
Light on my feet.
Hi, you happen to have a clown head in here, would you? Not quite what I'm looking for. Clown. I make sure I don't miss it, but yeah, the room it shows in the picture, I've not found it yet. I don't think, anyway. So wait, where am I going? Am I going over here? If I am, I should just fly across. However, it could use a bit more direction at times. Just saying. Could use just a bit more. Past the locked door. Do I need to go this way past the locked door? I feel like this isn't helping. I feel like I'm on the other side now. I feel like I didn't need to come over now. Okay, you guys can come down the ladder through the door now. So, did I accomplish anything? Not really. Not really. Okay. Let's try that again. Cause I'm supposed to go in that way. But, like, this door here I completely missed. Would make sense.
Lord of Murder shall perish.
And end his wake, mortal spawn and all that.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
So say the Londo. More autosaves. I feel like we got Arthur being Pat, but
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place.
Did you say not to go this way?
Turn back. We must have all the nether stones before we approach the
I
bridge.
thought the Elder Brain was up in the upper district, because that's why you told me not to go to the upper district. But also now it's down here in this area. You're telling me not to go this way. So which is it? Is it underground here? Or is it over up in the upper district? It can't be in both places, can it? Then the clown parts might be over there.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Hi, do you have a clown part down here?
Corpses, arranged with some intent.
No.
So saith the wise Alondo.
Clown head.
Wait, I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles the Clown.
Dribbles the Clown. So I'm a definitive amulet of Grass Divinity.
Clown. Better see the ringmaster.
What use of betrayal? She thought herself perfect, but forgot the one she served. Those desires in her in blood. Well, that means I need to go take that back to, you know. But now's not really the time to be going to, you know, do that. It's like you could go take that back to the ringmaster. Yeah, a bit busy, you know. I might do that before we go confront the Elder Brain, though. Hopefully, we'll see.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Well, to be fair though, it is a fast travel point. So there's almost anticlimactic to do this, but I know, right? We're right there. And then we went back to Rivendell. I know. Dick move, but before we get locked into something, I figure we should go clear this out. Now, before we get locked into this, figure we should go clear this out. And while that's loading, just gonna get an overview uploading, just to keep it going, cause this series is draining a considerable amount of space. So, we need to keep it uploading. Regardless. Okay. So.
Nearly there now. With haste. See the city.
Nothing to do.
Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the rest.
Now we go to the circus. Real quick.
Sorry.
Oh, we finally got the last piece of the trip.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
And here's every part of I could find.
Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites, and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before. Where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling. A little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave!
You're leaving right now?
Not this instant. So should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty, after all.
Why, thanks. So, cast further cards attack, but we can take a negative 5 penalty to do additional damage. Yeah. Well, so much for Dribble's parts.
Thank you for finding Dribbles, darling. Be sure you don't forget me, hmm?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the jump up ball now. Now that that's dealt with. And I'll just leave after this, going to go deal with the Elder Brain. The question is, do we go to this over that way with the rats, or do we go into the upper city? Well, I mean, the most convenient place would be to probably go to the area with the rats, since it's right gonna be after we finish up in Hell. But I'm curious about the upper city path. So,
breathe deep and move.
We should, unless there's the point of no return. Oh, hey, my butler. Bye, buddy.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me to allow your passage, but if she hadn't, I would have been naughty and slipped you inside anyway.
That was the whole trip when you go open the door.
Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so. Bashing the Hollyphant's wormy trunk was a particularly refined deed.
So what were you doing this entire time?
The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat.
Mortal combat?
The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death. I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch.
Nice. Evening, Orin.
We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, Master.
Well, open the door.
1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
And then we slipped and broke her neck on the puddle of blood. That would be such a, you know, unfortunate way to go. Hi.
I hear you are to duel Lady Orin. If it pleases you, Child of Murder, I would have her carcass once you're finished.
Why?
Oh, nothing untoward. I simply wish to flay her. Oh, such skin she has. Oh, so fine and malleable. Oh, what a trophy it would make.
Okay then. I'm not gonna talk to the rest. Well, I might talk to you.
Shh! Speak not. Silence is precious. To die for. Always talking.
Well, let's just gonna go down. Well, place has changed a bit since, you know. Len's the journalist now.
I believe Orin first made an incision in the upper left clavicle.
I am afraid I must disagree.
Place has changed a bit since Baldur's Gate 1.
Quite clearly the throat.
Oh, hi, Lizelle. I'd much prefer you didn't sacrifice her while I was so requested following her.
Look, your savior approaches. See how it crawls towards us? Not a dream, no. No, it is blood and bone. Carrying the tyrant's rock. I said I'd leave the blood inside. But it smells sweet. And the blade was made to slice.
Or still, I said it was not yours to kill.
There. No harm done.
This is betraying us. Leave my companions out.
You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
A straggling memory rises. Day your tyranny should have engulfed this world. It was you who were the first to be enslaved. Orin's smile was the last thing he saw. Her bright blade glinting as she chiseled into your skull. Her reckless digging left your mind shattered. She robbed you of your bloody birthright, reduced you to nothing. Nothing but pure hate. And now it burns, yearning for vengeance.
Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, slip sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
Well, yeah, I mean, this one seems to always call upon the Slayer.
The changeling stands no chance, fiendish one. Eviscerate her.
Oh, I will. Oh, she has 2 daggers.
Lord Baal demands a pure blood sport.
Oh, and it's just a duel
If
between
anyone
us.
interferes,
I'm perfectly fine. The only problem, though, is I actually would have probably been better than my actual form, you know. Well, that was actually a bit pathetic, wasn't it? Seriously. I was expecting more. Well, I did it. Wait, was it based on my strength?
Master, you are the chosen one. He is near. He comes for you.
Is that dagger made out of bone? Did you come from Harvester?
Child, you will use it to lacerate this world.
A gift from your god, your father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
Either way. Yeah, it sounds like the gate guard, the man-at-arms from Harvester. Anyway, I'm just going, yeah.
My slayer, you will grow stronger, crueler, the prime incarnation of murder.
Now, a reminder. Canonically, Baldur is back, because canonically, the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 Baldur spawn basically died fighting the last Baldur spawn. I don't think it was what's-her-face, but there was another one, something, fell during that fight, and because of that, it caused enough blood to cause Baldur to return, basically. I think that's how it works.
Domination, slaughter,
Mountains of corpses. You standing atop them. You must destroy this world. It is what you were made for.
For a moment, the brine pool of your brain clears. To die, to rest, to save the world from yourself. To accept, to become his prophet, in any disobedience subject to his lash.
My chosen, my slayer, violence incarnate. You will become a testament in blood. Go, child of Baal. Claim the crown of Karsus. Control the absolute. And command the horde fit to butcher this world in my name.
Another part of your glimmering birthright for you to abuse as you please.
Everyone wants to talk to me, but I want to switch my skills. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, don't even check on this out. Just gotta grab the nose now. Quick, shove it into our forehead. Best decision.
So, we have the final stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Do you think we're ready?
With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope.
Now we left hope in the house of hope. I'm not ready.
You are right to be cautious. A fight with the most powerful being in all the realms is not to be entered into ill-prepared. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. We will end this one way or another, in death, thraldom, or freedom. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Yeah, because I see a few things I need to do. I need to update the zone with everything I've done. Ow. Bloodthirst.
Someone there?
Never a dull moment.
Okay, so I hear how they keep putting these things back here. So we now know a level 9 frickin' spell. Down to one use only. One use only, you say? Well, that's stupid. Congrats, you get one of the best spells in the game. Well, hell. In D&D, practically. That, by the way, rarely worked in Baldur's Gate 2. Something about everything having magic resist and saving throws. So yeah, power word kill. Only one use though. That's a bit lame. Anyway, hi Lizelle. Do I seriously have to lockpick? Do I have to lockpick this? Okay. Sure, why not?
My head is pounding.
Hi, Lizelle.
To think I was taken captive by that disgusting creature. An error I'm glad you swiftly rectified. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear by Mother Gith's Scion.
But I need to... Anyway, hi guys.
Well met, Chosen.
Please don't sniff me. There's a thing, they want me to go over there, right? Then what the fuck is this way?
Before me. Bow below this.
From bonds free, no more slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness ended, targeted, killed, death unavoidable.
Okay. Wait, are you... I think you're a reference to... who I think you are. You know, Crespinor, or whatever his name was. Person pulling the phonogram, not my mind mag with blood, and I need no coloring. I sent a bathroom intro song. Now in the wretched man's return, singing my praise over the way I slaughtered. The craves death I will give up lingering and screaming towards science far concerns. Again and again the praised party creature comes back to me. It will not leave me be, I'll make something beautiful and effigy stuffed with the flesh of every old butler in the city. Or say I know no instruction, nor does any truth shows in a ball. Well, that was the chest key. Invasion plant. Ooh, manifesto. I, Orin, called the Red by the Charlotte, daughter of Helena, granddaughter of Sovereign Contract. Do you found the name of all my lord of murder, service unholy will. I should become an incarnation of slaughter, and the pain and humiliation inflicted upon them. Temple by the ignorant masters of Baldur's Gate shall be repaid 1,000-fold. This joy swore and touched my own heart's blood. Well, that's a thing. Oh yeah, I need to go back and talk to what's his face too, don't I? Actually, probably bad. Anyway, what's in the chest? Oh, my stupid slaughterkin. How many thousands will you mutilate before you learn to make the blood spill worthy of Baldur altar? To see if you go with these mindless flames or a temple, no. My temple dictates because it can't be so, it must be so. The favor of Baal must be one worthy of his name. One who serves him and know him. This is to join the yoke of those that were so-called chosen, then I will craft you a better one, a worm, to make you a mindless, the altar meat you butcher, and I will restore the temple of Baal's true image, a glorious vision prepared on top of your festering corpse. But there you go. And that's it? That's all you have though? How about him? Immigrants informed me that some of our family's ancestral torture rats. Without long lost, there was to make first gratify appropriate Ellen, no less or no one displaying the gates hall. Once all the North Baldur and public gasped. Just hours in museums, guards, playing along with the shows of pain and restore the racks along with the bones of Liverpool troops, so he tastefully presented in a glass cabinet. I think the Barbarians they think the Barbarians are some tourist attraction we could then show, and it'd be the perfect test of the supposed chosen's mentor in combat. Anyway, the thing is, I need to go back to the camp, but I'm not allowed to go back to the camp from here. Like, I need to go back to camp, and I also need to go see Sauerfrock and be like, hey, so, deal with that. So, where am I supposed to go? Let's see. Alright, Sauerfrock would be all the way over. All the way over yonder. Yonder? No. Yonder? Yes, all the way over that way. Ugh. Oh, now they gotta go faster. Places I need to check. Stuff I need to do. Yes. Okay, a few things we need to do.
Those mortals were infected with tadpoles, and the Elder Brain triggered the transformation.
Oh god, now we have mind flayers there for a while. Just to make, you know, things tedious while exploring until we finish the game. Oh, you're just gonna go up. Dick. Oh, this is gonna get complicated, isn't it? Oh, it's my turn again, is it? Like, I'm just trying to go back and see Sauerfrock real quick.
Breaking free. We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
We know where it is hiding. Let's try to go do one thing real quick before I head back to camp and talk to the Lazelle. This is just how to make the game teach. Like I don't want to do it. It's in my way. I'm trying to move place. Like I have stuff to be doing. I don't want to do it.
Let's have some courage.
Like I get, you know, the plot and all that. But at the same time, I really don't want to deal with this. I'm trying to deal with other things. So it's a bit irritating, you know. When it's gonna be like, oh, well, I have to fight my way across the city now constantly if I want to do anything in the city. Yeah, good for it. I'm trying to get over here to go to see. Shit, where am I? Yeah, this way. Go to see Zarvok, because he told me to come back after this.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even. You are not going to die.
Or so, confront the Elder Brain. Bonus more please. Oh, the Lord Slayer. Oh, sorry, I have a free Slayer too besides us. Destroy the gate. Great. I'm a champion. Dwarf is an astral plane. Find a way to enter that break free. Well, how am I going to do that? Seems like, you know, time for choices still. Hi everyone back. So what are your thoughts, by the way?
Walk in the footsteps of murder,
Right.
I consumed many Baal's spawn in my life. Their essence my spell fodder. Leave me, little Baalstain. Cast your perversions elsewhere while I meditate on pure.
Yeah, your death wasn't that great.
You return, taint-blessed kinkiller, having committed the holiest of sins. Your despicable sister lies dead, and your chosen body bathed in her blood.
Yeah, you still live after all these years.
I died once. A death in the self-same temple chamber where you slaughtered Orin. A long while ago. My wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Baalspawn. Soul bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do. I refused it.
You survived the throwing a ball thing?
I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts.
I guess that's right.
The cult survived, festering beneath the city with me as the gate's everlasting poison. With these killings, the glory of the Baalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. And now that you have returned, we will have a new age of slaughter in your name. For you have slain Orin in our father's temple.
Armor. Now we're to bathe the place in yours.
You are so full of promise. The perfect chosen. I almost hate to bring a challenge upon you. Baal's will is absolute. The strongest of his bloodline will be chosen. A spawn who kills a chosen must then become chosen themselves.
I'm just
You have done me a
seems,
great service, child of murder. In eliminating Orin, you have cleared the way for me.
See, now that sounds
With your
more
death,
like what Sarfrook would say.
I will prove myself anew. It is Father's way.
What should we just say? Kranos conquer on her own blood.
My aching bones in this husk.
Why are we still talking?
Still feel every spark of pain from the crystalline moment of my first death in the temple. Let us die, chosen, as only Baalspawn can.
I mean, it's only fair, you know, we murdered each other. I like the music.
Time to die.
Okay then, bye. Yeah, if only it was that easy to kill you before, like seriously. Like look how much HP Sarfrook has, he's level 6, that means he's actually a lot. That's impressive. However, given that she was more of a threat than Sarfrook, just because of her whole BS of the fight against her with the frickin' gimmick mechanics.
Blood comes easy these days.
It's like, what the... absorbed essences, huh? Well, you know what happened. Oh, for fuck's sake, stupid man. Can we stop missing? You're pissing me off now, game. That's better. Might be that. That's not what I told you to do. I told you to attack.
I will not tolerate this. This place shall be your grave.
Well, he's having fun. There shouldn't be resistant to fire being a dragon. Spawn. But you were blue dragon spawn, so never mind. Oh, you're not immune to fire. I thought you had higher strength. So, legendary resistance. Plus 10 bonus to your net saving throw. Great. No outer resistances. Just, yeah. Go nom him. That's weakening. Nope, this is mine. This is worth the cost. Fuck's sakes. Only fit. Oh, hey, it's Sword of Chaos. To be fair, the other sword I have is better, though. And his helmet. Not his armor, though. Gain Dwarf vision. Bleh, whatever. If you already have it, then you need to roll a critical is increased. Can't be find. I think I'm good with my bone spiker thing. Oh, hey, you have to map to the place. Gonna give me the map. No, seriously, you can't just give me the map. What? Oh, hey, Dwarf. Okay.
Have to keep
going. That's dealt with. Now, do I have to fight you three on the way out? Nope, they're just dead. Okay. But I didn't think about looting. I'm not sure if I can even loot them. I think they're mostly just spirits. Sarvark's the only one that was actually real, though. Because remember, he came back after throwing the ball. I guess canonically he was left alive. Anyway, let's go back to the camp real quick before we go to the final thing. I think we'll have to make an overview for the final. Yeah. I'm gonna go see what it is now.
Hither, oh hither, my hot-shot champion, raring to slay.
Well, there's you. Wow. Hi, Shadowhawk.
You accepted Baal after everything we've been through. I can only hope this is part of some clever scheme I'm not privy to. Otherwise, you might as well have stayed with the Absolute.
You're the only one who concerned about this.
Of course.
And then she's perfectly fine.
I suppose you've earned it.
Like, she seems to be the only one who wasn't on board with it. Because you told me to embrace this. Oh, for fuck's sake, I almost want to just reload because the fucking conversations keep breaking.
One part of it. A smaller part than I had hoped. As you wish. There is little use fretting over spilled blood.
Anyway.
You need my expertise. You wish to consult me?
No, I don't, actually.
On my stab.
Man, just slightly irritated about that. But then you go talk to him, and then it's like, nope. Talk to you in a second.
The child of Baal. I'm glad Papa has blessed our dirty little plot.
Indeed. By the way, stay.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something.
Just stay
it
for a
sounds.
second.
My fondest congratulations for your work in the temple. Well done indeed. On this eve, Skeleritus gazes upon perfection. You shall be a graven god, my demiurge. All you must do now is heed your father's advice when the time comes.
Choices.
In the carnage to come, you shall reach the peak of your holy magnificence. It won't be long, my lord. It won't be long.
And there's Al. Hi, it's been a while.
Lord Baal's chosen. You must think yourself mighty for it. Yet, you are already mighty. And you would have been mightier still if you defied him and your urges.
Sure about that?
It is done.
Like, I need you temporary in the party, just...
Eager for battle.
But right, you don't have your stuff, do you?
Well, in it.
Not that I really care. Here's a sword.
No time to rest.
Okay.
Voss stands at the ready. How we get... Incredible. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword.
You just said that.
The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Yeah, what details did you miss?
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Oh yeah, for trying to wield the sword, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my
it
silver.
only has plus advantages for your against Yankee. We know it is enough.
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
Fun.
A terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Gaich. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus.
Okay, anyway.
Is some...
Yes, you.
Shook. You believe you can survive without... As you say.
Very well.
Bastion.
Hello, my dear. Leader.
Well, one final rest. So here's where I'd cue the romance options, just cause, you know, it's the last day. You don't have anything else. I like that.
Expect me to turn into a sea of mist, run wrong side up on roofs, and to call on legions of wolves in battle.
Maybe.
This will all happen in due time. But for now, patience is required.
I mean, I didn't rest after the whole
I hear the
finishing
whispers
his
of the
thing.
night, but I can't yet speak its language. It's going to take a while to become acquainted with my new self.
What's next?
Everything lies ahead. I can see my path to a waking dream. From the Crimson Palace, I will govern day and night. Create a city of spawn who bow before me. Cast a fog over the world for my children. But first, we must manage the trifling matter of the brain. Perhaps it will listen to us. Perhaps it too will serve. I'm so lucky I crash-landed next to such an intelligent creature as you. We make a fine team, don't we?
Anyway, if you want to actually talk, no, still nothing.
Did you want something?
That was nice.
If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon.
I guess, yeah, let's just go in the day. See if anything happens. Then, yeah, next time's probably going to be the final video. I thought this one would be, but we took longer than I anticipated. I think that's the problem with this game, is a lot of things take longer than you anticipate. Oh yeah, I should just go to sleep. No follow-up, no nothing. Okay. There's the thing, we know we go into the Temple Ball. But I am curious about one thing. Do you remember the upper city path? What about that?
On its behavior seemed to have eroded.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I was going to see what's up here, wasn't I? Wait, who turns it? Oh, surprise. Oh, you're gonna come over here. I guess that's surprise. I can't. Wait, the Steel Watcher's on my side? I was gonna attack the Steel Watcher.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, and now they're all against me.
One day I'll catch a break.
that supposed to be an end of the video? Yes. Do I like having to deal with BS fights that I don't want to deal with? No. Trying to go places.
A better position.
And this is why I'm glad we still have the stupid Asher, so that way I don't have to deal with this BS. As I can just wipe entire groups. This reduces the BS. Oh shit.
What should I do? Onward.
You don't really have much purpose right now. Where you go? Okay. Well, at least you jumped out the circle.
Let me strike.
No, try and be mine.
Where do I go from here?
You have to. Like, I don't understand that. The whole, and then you were going to do the thing.
Walk in death.
I want to point out something. You're not allowed to go this way. Right? Oh, you can't go this way because the outer brain's that way. And if you go that way, you'll be psionically dominated. But you can't go that way anyway. That's stupid. Like, you literally can't even go that way anyway. It's like, what? So basically, you can't go this way, but yeah, but you couldn't go that way anyway. That's just a bit stupid, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, next video, we go to the final. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day. Oh yeah, I need to go reapply my stupid... I probably don't even need it, but I'm gonna reapply it anyway. Frickin' talk to animals and everything. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get started on the whole Paladin playthrough. I am gonna do such, it's just... might be a bit worn out after all this, to be fair. Which is understandable. But yeah. Anyway, next time, the final. Hope you all enjoyed, thank you all and have a nice day.